Dating sucks.
Dating. I guess we'll talk about it.
Can we just talk about dating in general?
Gosh, I haven't been on a date oh wait, it's only been like a month.
How it's really bad in Atlanta.
I haven't been on a date in like a month.
My name is Charlsie Lucky Neiman.
My name is Matt Beaty.
So the last date I went on, I met this guy when I was walking into Front Page News, and he was like, "Let me take you out right now. Let me take you out."
Okay, I initiated this date, but usually for a first date, especially a lunch one, it's kind of a Dutch situation.
We ended up going to dinner at the Iberian Pig over in Decatur Square, and we were there about 45 minutes into the date, which was going very well. He's like, "By the way, I have something to tell you, and you might not be okay with it."
But I ended up paying for it all. It wasn't that big of a deal. The reason the date just didn't go well is because I didn't really like the guy that much. I had to go to a job interview right after, so I'm caring more about this interview more than this person.
And turns out, sure enough, he has a girlfriend and he lives with her. And from there on out, the date was over, and I was kind of like grossed out by it.
I typically work a minimum of 8-hour days, if not 10 to 12. So I try to fit in my dates into like what little free time I have.
Sampling, in my opinion, is when a guy doesn't want to settle down with one girl, and sometimes he'll have a girlfriend and he'll go date other women on the side, or he'll have little friends with benefits, hookup type things going on.
Whenever you do that, you get swamped with how much you're thinking about your actual day.
And sampling could also just be dating multiple people at one time, which I'm okay with that as long as you're honest and real about it and you're not setting any false expectations.
You get just to a point where you're kind of burnt out by how poor all these dates turn out. So you try to focus on other aspects of your life.
Dating is really hard to do in Atlanta, especially. I think people are so intertwined with their circles. Like if they went to UGA, they're only going to talk to their like fellow UGA friends. Even if they're like outside of school at this point, they're not really open to meeting new people. I feel like I go to New York City or I go to LA and people are so open to hanging out and getting to know each other. But here it's very closed off. It's like, who do you know? What friend circles are you with? What part of the city do you hang out in?
Why aren't you dating anyone? I was like, because I just don't have the time, Mom. And I felt like that stereotypical like rom-com beginning of a film. Like it always starts with the protagonist talking to their mother about, I don't have time to date.
Dude, I don't think I've ever talked about sampling before. Like where did this come from?
You just made up a term. That's what you were talking about, like sampling.
Let's keep it going.
What would sampling be?